Hi there, and thank you for your question. So I'm going to do question number 51 in the end of chapter exercises for chapter 3, found on page 92. So page 92 of the textbook. And I'll just do these four conversions as question 53 to 55 are following the same sort of process. So in doing these types of questions, what you have to keep in mind are the following constants which are given to you. So you don't have to memorize them. They are on the study sheet or formula sheet given to you with your test. You might want to also put this on a sticky note somewhere in your textbook, but it is listed in your textbook. And the constants are that 1,000 regular calories is equal to 1 nutritional calorie. And the difference between the units is just this large C is the nutritional calorie. Basically, a nutritional calorie is equivalent to 1 kilocalorie, 1,000 calories. The next constant is 1 calorie is equal to 4.18 joules. And then the other one you need to know is 3.6 times 10 to the power of 6 joules equals 1 kilowatt hour. So the first conversion that they want to do is 588 calories to joules. And this is a good one to start because it's a straight conversion from calories to joules. And for that one, we're going to use the conversion factor that 1 calorie is equal to 4.18 joules. So the way that I like to set these up is I write down what I'm given first, 588 calories, and then I'm going to multiply by a conversion factor, which is always going to be in the form of a fraction, is equal to what I'm looking for is joules. Okay, I know that 1 calorie is equal to 4.18 joules. The question is, do I put my 1 calorie here and my joules at the bottom, or do I put the joules on top and the calories on bottom? Basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to cancel out the calories so you only have joules left, and in order to do that cancel, your unit has to be on the bottom so that the two units cancel out. That's your that's sort of the trick to remember, is that if you're going to cancel out the units, they have to be on the bottom. So that means it's going to be 1 calorie on the bottom and 4.18 joules on the top. So when I cancel out my calories, all I have left is joules on the top, which is what I have here. Now I can go and do the equation. I can solve for it. 588 calories times 4.18 joules is going to give me, I need a little bit more space here, is going to give me 2,457.8 joules. I could divide by 1, but I would get the same answer. So that is the conversion of 588 calories to joules. Now, if you look at the answer in the back of your textbook, they want you to write your answer to 3 significant figures. So that means I have to change this into scientific notation. I'm going to write it as 2.45 times 10 to the power, or 2.46, sorry, because I have to round up this number here. So 2.46, and I'm moving my decimal over 1, 2, 3, so that's going to be 10 to the power of 3 joules. These two answers are equivalent. One's written in scientific notation and one's written in regular decimal place. And in mastering, when you write your test, it will tell you what form to put your answer in. Well, it will be multiple choice, so just as long as you can tell that these are both the same answer, you'll be fine on the test. Okay, let's move to the next one. Following the same process that we did here, the next question says you have 17.4 joules and they want you to convert to nutritional calories or kilocalories. Now, we can only go from joules to regular calories and then from regular calories to our nutritional calories. So there has to be an intermediate step here first to regular calories and then from regular calories to nutritional calories. So we're going to do really two conversions compared to this straight conversion of 1-to-1. So the first thing I always do again is I write down what I was given, 17.4 joules. First, I want to convert that to regular calories. So I'm going to multiply by the conversion factor of here, 1 calorie equals 4.18 joules. I'm going to put the 4.18 joules on the bottom because I'm going to cancel out those. And 1 calorie goes on top. That's my conversion factor. That will get me to here. Now I have to get to calories. So I'm going to multiply again by this conversion factor that says 1,000 calories is equal to 1 nutritional calorie. I'm going to put regular calories on the bottom so that those cancel out. 1,000 calories to 1 nutritional calorie. And I'm left with the nutritional calorie in my answer. Now what I'm going to do is just multiply across the top. So 17.4 times 1 times 1 is 17.4. And then 4.18 times 1,000 is 4,180. And then 17.4 divided by 4,180 is 0.00416 nutritional calories. Whoops. And then the answer they give in the back of the book is in scientific notation. So they want us to put a decimal place after the 4, which means that we actually have to move the decimal place negative over in this direction, which means that it's times 10 to the negative 3 calories. So that's the answer in the back of the book, but both answers are equivalent. So if you're not used to scientific notation, that's something that you'll have to sort of brush up on when doing these types of questions. So the next one is C. And C is convert 134 kilojoules to nutritional calories. Now for this one, we first have to go from kilojoules to joules, and then from joules to regular calories, and then from regular calories to nutritional calories. So I'm going to be multiplying by 2 conversion factors to get to this nutritional calorie. So again, I always start with what I'm given, 134 kilojoules. First, I'm going to convert to regular joules. So that means I'm going to have joules on top, kilojoules on the bottom, so that my units cancel out. And it's 1,000 joules for every kilojoule. Then next I'm going from joules to regular calories, and I want to cancel out my joules, so I'm going to put those on the bottom with calories on top, and this is the conversion factor I'm using. 1 calorie is equal to 4.18 joules. And then lastly, I have to go from calories to nutritional calories. So I'm going to put calories on the bottom, nutritional calories on the top, and 1 nutritional calorie is equal to 1,000 calories as says here. So this is a bit longer a few more steps to get this conversion. And then I'm going to multiply across the top. So I have 134 times 1,000 is equal to, oops, even before I multiply 1,000, I should have noticed that I have 1,000 here and 1,000 here, so I can actually cancel out that as well, though it wouldn't have made a difference if I had have multiplied. But what that's going to give me when I multiply across the top, I'll have to write it here because I'm running out of room, is 134 over 4.18 calories. And that gives me, when I divide 134 by 4.18, that gives me 32.1 nutritional calories. And I don't have to do any scientific notation. I can just leave it as is because it's to 3 significant digits, so I'm fine that way. Okay, I need to do the very last one, which is D. And I need to find some room here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that little bit and I'm going to shrink it a little bit so you can still see it. And then I'll do question D here. Question D is 56.2 nutritional calories converted to joules. Now, again, I can't go straight from calories to joules because I don't have a constant for that. So what I have to do is go from nutritional calories to regular calories, and then regular calories to joules. So what that looks like is 56.2 nutritional calories. And then I'm going to convert that to regular calories. So I'm going to put nutritional calories on the bottom and put my regular calories on the top, and that's my constant. 1 nutritional calorie is equal to 1,000 calories. Next, I'm going to do my conversion from calories to joules. I'm going to put my calories on the bottom so that they cancel out, and I know 1 calorie is equal to 4.18 joules. And now you can see joules are the only thing that I haven't canceled out, so that's going to stay in my answer. And then I just work straight across. 56.2 times 1,000 times 4.18 gives me 234,916 joules. Again, to get 3 significant digits, there's 1, 2, 3, and the 9 rounds this up to a 5. So I'll get 2.35 times 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get my decimal in the right place, joules. Both these answers are correct, just this one is done to the right number of significant digits. Again, on the test, as long as you are able to identify the answer, you will do fine. So I hope showing you these 4 answers to these conversion questions will help to put you in the right direction. If you have a specific question from numbers 53 or 55 that you would like me to do, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.